Photo by nargonpexels.com. Let me start out by saying this. I hate that I knew who Andrew Tate and Dominic Izzo are. They are two guys in the MLM world that have gone viral in the past month for the worst reasons. One of them is a former reality show contestant, runs a course on how to be a network marketer, and is having issues with Romanian law, while the other is a former cop and calls himself the bull of MLM. Now, I'm not sure how these two got really popular, but since I have to know about them thanks to YouTube recommendations, you have to know about them too. Before I get started here, I have to do a trigger warning. There will be instances where I will briefly mention racism, sexism, and homophobia, so if you're not up for it, I invite you to leave the page. It's for your mental health. I'll start with Andrew Tate because he was the first one I saw go viral. Real name, Emery Andrew Tate III. Has a brother named Tristan. Competed in UK Big Brother Season 17. Was a kickboxer at one point. Owns Hustlers University where he offers courses on how to be successful. Moved to Romania because it was easier for law purposes, aka easier to evade sexual charges. Next is Dominic Izzo, who just hates everyone but won't say that out loud. He'll say other things out loud though. Self-proclaimed top network marketing recruiter, Jesse Lee Ward also claims this former cop. Podcast host. Martial arts expert. Is sexist, misogynistic, and likes to fat-shame women, and the best part that he thinks all of that is a flex. As you can see, they are upstanding citizens/s. Judging by what I have both heard and read about them, I think that both men and those like them, both men and women, do that because they lack something. Have you felt like there is a piece that is missing and you just find a way to compensate for that? Both men are loud, boastful, and are really missing something in their lives that they think they can't control, so they have to lash out. I'm sure a licensed psychologist will look deeper into that, but I think that's one aspect of it. Another reason why both men are problematic are that, again, they don't really hide their disdain for women in general. Andrew thinks that women should make money, but also think the men in their lives should get a cut for the woman's hard work, while Dominic thinks that women are terrible network marketers because they use emotions to lead, again, a general attack on women. And this is the part where I have to say that I have to defend Hunbots because while we know they lie and scam people out of their money via an unstable business practice, we have to understand that they themselves are not the problem. Every anti-MLM creator has said over and over again that their issue with MLM companies is the business model and their insistence to recruit vulnerable people and not the reps themselves that are already in it. That's why whenever they react to an Instagram post, or a TikTok video, or even a Zoom call, they blur names, faces, and handles, unless they present themselves as public figures, then it's fair game. Since both Andrew and Dominic are public figures, it's pretty much fair game. Lastly, the way they respond to the content people made about them. I have noticed that Andrew likes to send his underlings to post praising comments on his behalf to various posts calling him out for being misogynistic. See Chelsea Suarez's video and go to the comments section, and sometimes will respond by jumping on a podcast, while Dominic does that himself. Just the other night, I watched a video from Jessica Hickson and she talked about her and her husband teaching their 5-year-old son about the value of hard work. While it's an innocent lesson, what followed is anything but. Here's the video if you're up for it, because holy hell. In short, just like Hunbots are terrible, so are the Hunbros, especially if they are popular enough to where they will be shoved in all of our faces for a while. Let me know if you have heard about them before. I apologize in advance for introducing you to them, but I think I'm gonna leave these Hunbros alone and won't give them any more attention than they deserve.